scientist, champion of young people, women in science, and a lady of great good humour who was a genial mentor and friend to many of us. And we remember her through this award. And we normally deliver this award in the sense of her great good humour. You'll notice a few additional words to the award this year, and I'm going to come back to those. But I'd also like to just explain to you a little bit of the background and how the award works, especially for people who haven't seen it before. This award is for an outstanding contribution to the field of marine mammal conservation and or welfare, with particular emphasis on contributions to environmental education and or to conservation in practice. It can be given for a single book, a scientific paper, a particular project, or to an entire body of work, i.e. a series of linked contributions. If you want to apply for it, or you want to propose somebody for it, actually you can't apply for it, you have to be proposed. There's no mechanism to allow for people to propose themselves. The rules are very simple, and they're on the ECS website, and the judges are the previous award winners who are advised in this process by a small team of advisors. The previous award winners are Christoph Scorer, Peter Evans, Nick Tregenza, Giuseppe Notarbartolo di Sciara. Is it getting any better? No. Al Whitehead, here's another one. Heidi Frisch Nawakanma. Good? No. Last year's winner. So at the 2017 conference, here's the awards committee and its advisors. Hopefully you can recognise them all, had a great idea. The idea was, let's give this award to a young person. But that then hit a fairly major snag. What do we mean by a young person? What do we mean by young? And this is very much a personal perspective, and we got into a long debate over this, until somebody thought, well, actually, maybe we could ask for advice. I think it was Giuseppe said, let's get advice from a higher authority. And so we referred to the ECS Council. That's me just hanging in there on the cloud on which the ECS Council exists. There's the council up there. You've recognised them all. You've been looking at them all afternoon. But still, this was not very clear. So ideas came forward, less than 60, something between 13 and 20, younger than you. They're older than 40, with no grey hair. And finally, one idea stuck. Under 35. So that was the decision of how we were going to define a younger person. But how do you know how old a person is? Okay, next problem. And this did prove to be a significant problem for us. So let us take a bright young person. Here's a typical bright young person, meant to be gender neutral. I hope you can see them there. I'm not sure if those are trousers or leggings. Probably they're not sure either. So possible aging techniques that were discussed is we could check out their fashion sense. For example, in this case, you see that big 1970s Eton collar, I think it's called, which could be used for maybe something a little bit more invasive, you know, based on our own areas of expertise, perhaps some sectioning activity. We could summon Christina Lockyer to remove a tooth and saw it in half, probably for a reasonable fee. And finally, of course, somebody had the idea of the asparic acid racemization technique, which would require an eyelid. So I should give you notification that if you win this award, we'll have to make some kind of check. So then we moved into a discussion about what kind of attributes we might want to see in the winner of the Young Person's McMath. So something like, maybe they're already highly rated by their colleagues as an expert and trusted practitioner in the field, an expert knowledge of cetaceans, an expert knowledge of seals, or maybe some other marine mammal. Cutting edge field research, that would be nice. Providing leadership, maybe to national marine mammal rescue efforts. Excellent and confident communicator and networker. Famously modest and brave. Existing accolades might extend to recognition in dairy products, and of course, making expert contribution on TV and radio. Now that's quite a lot, isn't it? to find in a person. So the reason that we wanted to go ahead with a Young Person's Award is that we wanted to encourage them, we wanted to help them. We wanted to find people where this award might help them in their career. So why should we only have one? So this year there are going to be 2 award winners. And we want to emphasize that this is not a shared award, we're giving it twice. So the 2018 award winner, so they're getting a year right now, the 2018 award winner is going to be, that award is going to be given twice. The award consists of 2 parts, a trophy, which is kindly sponsored by Acquarone, and an oil painting, which is passed along the line of award winners, which was contributed by the first winner, Bristol Scorer. It's fortunate that we have 2 items, because Acquarone has actually run out of trophies, so we haven't got 2 of those, which means that one of the people that gets called up here a little bit later on is going to have to get an IOU note from me for a trophy. And the way that this is going to work is that I'm going to give you a little bit of background. I'm going to tell you who they are. I'm going to ask you to hold, you can gasp in wonder and surprise, but hold your applause until we actually get them on the platform so that they can really appreciate it, please. So let's look at award winner number 1. So we have these attributes that we've already suggested, highly rated by their colleagues, that's common to both the people. Expert knowledge of seals, providing leadership to national rescue efforts, famously modest and brave, and increasingly seen on the media. So who are we talking about here? Here's some more images. So Dan Jarvis has been dedicated to the study, rescue, and hands-on conservation of marine mammals since aged 17. He began recording stranded cetaceans, seals, and turtles in southwest England as a volunteer for Cornwall Wildlife Trust's Strandings Network. In 2002, he qualified as a marine mammal medic for British Divers Marine Life Rescue, just for ease, BDMLR, and has been instrumental in over 1,500 incidents involving cetaceans, pinnipeds, and turtles, including mass stranding in 2008. Dan plays a key role in rescuing seals from entanglement, organising the response, and frequently abseiling down the cliffs to effect a rescue. And those who were at the video night in here just a few nights ago will have seen some of this. He has consistently contributed data to research projects. He's a co-author on papers on entanglement and the discovery of microplastics in seal feces. In 2004, Dan became the secretary of the Cornwall Seal Group Research Trust, becoming a trustee and was granted, when it was granted charitable status in 2015. The group provides educational events for schools and community organisations and organises the annual seal census around Cornwall. Due to his extraordinary commitment and expertise, BDMLR offered Dan the role of Welfare Development and Field Support Officer in 2016. He's delivered training courses to volunteers and professionals alike, such as the recent Northern Veterinary School Zoological Symposium in Edinburgh. He's lectured as far afield as Kazakhstan and shared his skills, his enthusiasm, and his knowledge. Dan has coordinated the rescue of unprecedented numbers of seals in the last few months, following the storms that have been hitting the west coast of the UK. As an experienced strandings recorder, he's assisted with the establishment of the Bycatch Evidence Evaluation Project, which is a project that identifies bycatching cetaceans, as it says on the label, and that are not subject to necropsy. Dan is a founder member of the Cornwall Marine and Coastal Code Group, a consortium of organisations working together to educate the public about the effects of disturbance of marine mammals in the southwest. He's also a team leader for the survey charity Orca. He's a co-author, as I said, on scientific papers and has earned the support, respect and affection of his peers for his total dedication to conservation, welfare and education, and for his calm, supportive and expert work with both volunteers and animals. He's a shy and retiring individual. So please help me now, very loudly, to welcome him to the stage. Dan Jarvis.
completely unexpected. I had no idea about this. I have no idea what to say. Thank you. I'm 32. And obviously, I haven't done this alone. Obviously, over the years, there's been hundreds of volunteers and people from many, many organisations that we've worked with. You know, all the way from the top of those organisations right down to the bottom, students working on them with research projects, and colleagues, co-workers, all sorts of other people. That there's probably no time at all to list every single one of them, because I probably wouldn't remember who they were and how at this point. But I'd like to say a very big thank you to all of those people who work as a team, a collective, a collaboration. We network, we try to strategize and do our best for marine conservation, and that includes all of you people here, of course. So.